Federal Indigenous Affairs Minister Jenny Macklin toured the Arnhem Land communities of Maningrida, Nooka and Groote Eylandt this week. The visits were part of a program of consultations designed to find out what Aboriginal people in communities taken over as part of the Northern Territory emergency response want to see happen next with the intervention. The Federal Indigenous Affairs Minister Jenny Macklin touched down in Maningrida on the first leg of a two-day whirlwind tour of some of the largest Arnhem Land communities.
Jenny, nice to see you. How are you going?
She's come to the top end to ask people what they think about the Northern Territory intervention.
It's very important that we not only come to Maningrida but go to many other communities in the Northern Territory and listen to people's priorities.
And in Maningrida, locals were keen to deliver their message. The intervention has failed to deliver.
The intervention so far over the past 5 years now, and I haven't seen anything done. It should be scrapped altogether.
I just want it wiped out, all the signs, because it makes us really embarrassed.
Kicking off her tour with some good news, the Minister visited one of the 47 new houses built so far in Maningrida under the Strategic Indigenous Housing and Infrastructure Program known as SIHIP.
So, when did you move in?
Last week.
1.5 months.
And provide services for our community.
The mood changed when locals were given the opportunity to talk. A lack of basic services and infrastructure is a major concern.
Education, clinic and food services, all of those things, and accommodation, we need them.
We don't have the opportunity to put it.
Many people had travelled in from homelands which are facing a questionable future when Commonwealth funding runs out next year.
The other things, we have major concerns with outstation roads. Not only outstation roads, but outstation jobs, outstation employment, outstation housing.
This government has failed us from day one in terms of supporting our people on ground.
The Northern Territory government is pouring its money into the 20 larger communities. The Territory Indigenous Affairs Minister Malandiri McCarthy says the federal government needs to kick in.
I'm very much saying to the Commonwealth Government, you want to build a strong future with the people of the Northern Territory. Outstations are very much a part of that strong future.
When the intervention rolled out in 2007, Indigenous communities were compulsorily acquired under 5-year whole-of-township leases. They expire next year. The federal government wants traditional owners to sign new leases for up to 99 years, arguing this will ensure security of tenure for economic development. But Reggie Wurjul, the traditional owner of Maningrida, is concerned that by signing he'll be handing over decision-making to a government-controlled body.
I'll have no power whatsoever. I'll have no input to my community, and it's just gonna, I'm just gonna losing my land,
That's really why we've come here, to listen to you.
In Nooka, there's concern about how the Commonwealth is paying rent for these leases. The rent money comes out of the Aboriginals' benefit account, which is cash from mining royalties to be used for Aboriginal people.
ABA, which is an Aboriginal benefit account, is our own money. And you're wanting us to rob our own people to pay for the lease.
Nooka lies on the banks of the Roper River. Like many top-end communities, it gets cut off for almost half the year.
This is the most disadvantaged community in the Northern Territory.
Housing and health. Health is so rubbish. Housing and health are the most important things.
On Groote Eylandt, senior elders gather and talk sadly about a future lost generation. Getting children to school is the most pressing concern. The elders say young parents have replaced alcohol abuse with gambling and marijuana or gunja addictions.
They don't think about the children. They're spending the money their own way, like gunja and the gambling.
The Minister's visit has confirmed there's still a long way to go in fixing the problems in these communities.
We had a lot of things to put our concern to the Minister, And a lot of people has been raised a lot of issues that in regards to all this, if the government talking about closing the gap